This is my personal experience, not medical advice. Please consult a qualified healthcare professional. Guest views are their own. Hello, welcome back to Rapid Regeneration. I'm Dave Escamilla. I'm here today with the great Bradley Lovell. You've heard him on another interview we did with Rapid Regeneration. He is the formulator of the nervous system reset, his own version of how to increase the nervous system vibrance and the circulation and the body's tightness and energetic flow. And today, this segment is going to walk you through step by step how to do the nervous system reset in the comfort of your own home. So before that starts, we just want to introduce you to Bradley and get some final takeaways before Bradley walks you through the nervous system reset. So Bradley Lovell, just thanks for taking the time to record this session and make this available for people for free, the public, and for just the work that you've done to create this method and share it with people, Bradley.
You're absolutely welcome. I'm happy to share it, and it was such a gift to do it at the Texas Fruit Festival.
That's right. You get to see the live experience and recording from when Bradley did this with a group of people. So Bradley, as the listener and the viewer of this is getting ready to do this, perhaps in the comfort of their own home, just a really high level, quick overview. What is the nervous system reset, and what should their mindset be as they prepare to take their body on this journey?
Great question. So I'll start off with saying that I want you to just find a place and a time that you can be by yourself or with someone else and lay yourself a blanket out, get yourself some cushions. You can put them under your knees. You can use them as a pillow, have some blankets for over top of you. Just get yourself quite comfortable before beginning. And because what we'll be doing essentially is going through the body, the different parts of the body, and we will be using our breath and our intention to contract certain muscles. We will essentially synchronize our breath with increasing contraction. We will hold that at the end of our inhale just for a few seconds, and then we will completely release with the exhale. So this will all be explained in detail on the video, but just know that certain emotions may arise, different thoughts may arise, and our job is just to keep coming back to what is happening within our body, what we are feeling in the moment, and allow that to be.
Wow. Wow. And I don't want to undersell this. I mean, this is one of the most transformative, energizing things I've ever done. And I've done all the different things, yoga, Pilates, all the biohacking, all the different techniques that you can do. This is extremely, extremely powerful. Any other parting thoughts, Bradley Lovell, to the person who's now going to listen and watch the video and have you really, you don't need to watch it, right? You just need to listen to Bradley's voice and be guided through this technique. Any parting last wisdom for the listener here, Bradley?
Yes, absolutely. Be gentle on yourself. The mind wants to wander this way, that way. Just keep coming back. Sometimes the body can cramp. I encourage you to just feel the cramp. I promise there is a purpose to it and it will not last forever. And this is a tool, okay? A skill. So it can be developed, it can go deeper. It can go deeper and deeper. There's no floor ceiling to it. So whatever results you get from the first round that you do it, just know that you can keep doing this and go deeper into your body, deeper into your mind with this practice.
Amazing, amazing. We're so grateful for a very, very special person, the creator of the Nervous System Reset, a dear friend, and someone who's helped a lot of people, including myself, Bradley Lovell. You can stay connected with Bradley. I'm going to put the link in the description. Find Bradley on Instagram at Brother Bradley James. And so once again, Bradley Lovell, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dave. Always a pleasure to see you and speak with you. Okay, welcome. My name is Bradley. I will be facilitating you through what I call a nervous system reset. This is both a passive and an active meditation. I encourage you to give it your all. There is work involved. If you came here for a nap, this is not the class for you. I'm going to briefly explain the technique, but I will also be guiding you and explaining it throughout the process as well. What we will be doing is contracting and releasing many parts of the body. Here's how it works. When I designate a part, on your next inhale, you will squeeze that part, and you will imagine a dial from 0 to 10, okay? And at the beginning of your inhale, your contraction is at a 0. And as you inhale, you will ratchet up the dial until you are all the way at a 10 at the end of your inhale. That is everything you've got into that designated part, squeezing that part. You'll have all your breath with you. You will hold for several seconds, and then you will release from 10 to 0 immediately. And then relax and feel. Okay, so we will be increasing with our inhale the contraction of the part, holding at the end of our inhale, and then releasing with our exhale. Sounds simple? Give it your all, okay? Austin, are y'all ready to begin?
1 second.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Take a few deep breaths at your own pace. Close your eyes. You're safe. You're secure. You're surrounded by people also wanting to do the work. Big, deep breaths. Go ahead and bring your attention to the crown of your head and gently scan down your body, your scalp, your face, your temples, down to your neck and throat. Your arms, your chest, belly, upper back, lower back, your undercarriage, your legs, knees, calves, ankles, feet. Just take a snapshot of your whole body right now. Anything you can feel within the perimeter of your body, just take note. On your next inhale, I want you to make a fist with your left hand. Gradually increase the contraction of your left hand with your inhale, all the way to a full contraction at the end of your inhale. Hold it for several seconds and release when you're ready. One time, that's it. When you release, you can open and close your hand a couple times, stretch your fingers, and then be still. I want you to feel your left hand. Whatever physical sensations are there, just feel them. Might be throbbing, pulsing, heat, coolness, pain, pleasure. We are not interested in the form or the texture of the sensation. We are just here to feel whatever is arising and not put forth any effort into changing it, into understanding it. Nothing doing, just feel. On your next inhale, make a fist with your right hand, gradually increasing the contraction with your inhale. Keep your face relaxed. Put everything into the fist, nothing else. Increase it all the way until a max contraction. Hold it for several seconds. And release when you're ready. Feel free to make noise on your release with your breath. It's okay. Release as you see fit. Shake your hand out, open it up a couple times. And then be still. Feel your right hand. Notice if one of the hands was easier to contract. We are creating new cerebral to body connections using our intention and effort. We will be moving up and down and back and forth throughout the body, helping to create symmetry, moving blood, lymph, and energy throughout our entire physical framework. As we contract certain parts, we have cellular memory tied to different patterns of thoughts and emotions and feelings. We are not concerned with any of that. If they arise, we accept that, we let them go, and we come back to what we are feeling in our body. So whenever you drift away into the land of thought, into the past or the future, just gently bring your attention back to the part of the body we are on. Without frustration, without drama, and with infinite patience. On your next inhale, I want you to point your toes forward, curl them we are going to contract the sole of our left foot. If you have any question about how to contract, you can always look up at me. Okay, so we're going to contract the sole of our left foot. So when you're ready, inhale, begin your contraction. There might be tension, there might be pain. Work through it. It will not last. Hold your contraction for several seconds at the end of your inhale. And when you are ready, release totally. Open and close your foot. And be still. Relax your face, your jaw, your shoulders, okay? Notice how every time you start thinking tension in your head, in your brain, in your face, we are not trying to feel anything. We are simply observing what is. Feel your left foot. Notice how it's changing. How whatever you are feeling is not static, but a dynamic phenomena. Allow your breath to be natural. If it's deep, let it be deep. If it's shallow, let it be shallow. On your next inhale, contract the sole of your right foot, gradually increasing the contraction until you are at your maximum. Hold for several seconds at the end of your inhale, full of breath, full of contraction. Release when you're ready. Feel your right foot. Part by part, we are coming back into our bodies, leaving the mental realm. You cannot feel and think at the same time. They are two sides of the same coin. When we are thinking, we are in illusion. We are in the realm of what's not real. When we are feeling, we are dealing with what's real, immediate, within our sensory experience. Every moment that we choose to feel is a moment we choose for truth. And no matter how many times our mind drifts back into illusion, we gently come back to what's real. Be patient with yourself. The mind's patterns are deep. We cannot force it. On your next inhale, make a fist with your left hand. Curl your fist toward you so that you can contract your left forearm. Contract your left forearm. Gradually increasing, holding at the apex, releasing when you're ready. We are initiating a process within our body that gives it permission to feel tension, to feel discomfort, to accept what is unpleasant. You see, this game that we're playing, all of us here, is not about how good we can feel, how blissed out we can be. It's about our relationship with whatever we're feeling. Life will always hand us ups and downs. What is pleasurable, what is unpleasant. We have been craving that which is pleasurable and pushing away that which is unpleasant. Even though none of these things are permanent, none of these things last. But we're all pretending they do. This is by definition insanity. By beginning to feel tension, by moving into tension, we stop playing this game. We start developing poise to whatever life hands us, and we accept it and move forward from there, instead of reacting blindly to that which we don't like and clinging like fools to that which we do. On your next inhale, make a fist with your right hand, curl it toward yourself, and contract your right forearm, gradually increasing. When you gradually increase, you'll get a stronger contraction. Hold at the apex. Release when you're ready. We are essentially wringing out our tissue from the inside out. Think of it like an internal massage. A lot of movement is occurring right now. Coming back into the body. You might feel tired. You might feel energized. You might feel relaxed, uncomfortable. It doesn't matter. There is a space between whatever your mind is saying about the situation you're in and a place that allows everything. This is a space that needs to be cultivated, though. You are doing that right now. On your next inhale, I want you to contract your left calf. So if you need to take a few moments to explore how you're going to contract your left calf, once you've figured it out, begin your gradual contraction. Give it everything you've got. Holding at the apex. Release when you're ready. If you happen to cramp at any point during this, I encourage you to sit with it and not try and stretch it, because a cramp will do exactly what we are doing, except much stronger and much more effective. It is the body's own intelligence about bringing a lot of attention and blood and lymph and energy to an area, and then gradually releasing it, allowing new energy, new blood, new fluids into that area. So if the cramp comes, welcome it. I promise it will not last forever, and you can handle it. Feel your left calf. Whatever is occurring there, just feel. Whenever your mind starts to drift, starts to think, starts to doubt, starts to worry, starts to want anything that is not what is right before you within your body, just gently come back. Again and again and again. If your mind drifts 1,000 times in this hour, you come back 1,001. On your next inhale, explore your right calf. When you've figured out how to contract it, begin your contraction. Holding at the apex and releasing when you're ready. For the remainder of the contractions, I want you to focus on this aspect of graduality. Feeling what that's like to start at 0 at the beginning of your inhale and synchronizing your breath with the gradual increase. You will get a much stronger contraction, which means you will go deeper into the tissue, leading to deeper relaxation and processing more of what was stagnant and allowing what is new to take its place. You may be starting at a 5 or a 6 and moving up to your max. Try starting a little lower and lifting to your max throughout your breath. It's a practice. On your next inhale, make a fist with your left hand. Curl your arm so that you can contract your left bicep. Contract your left bicep gradually. Releasing when you're ready. It's okay if you shake, vibrate, keep your face relaxed. We are pushing as much energy into the part as we can. If it is feeling intense at any point, feel free to put your hand on your heart. You're right here. You're completely safe. Notice how everything is changing within. Different sensations, different textures. Nothing is permanent here, folks, within our body and without. But each and every one of us is playing the game that it is, which creates so much misery and suffering in our lives. How do we come out of this predicament? We begin to feel within our body. When we can observe the pains and pleasures within our body with balance and poise, that immediately translates to how we interact with the world, different situations. We stop craving that which we love, which in turn allows us to love it more fully and enjoy it in presence. And we stop pushing away that which we dislike. We start seeing the gifts that come with every situation that is unpleasant. Instead of running to whatever it is that we run to escape, some stimulation of this or that nature. On your next inhale, make a fist with your right hand. Curl your arm so that you can contract your right bicep. Gradually increasing, holding at its apex. Release when you're ready. Feel your right bicep. Was it easier to contract your left or your right? Do you feel more activity in one than the other? We are silent witness. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. On your next inhale, I want you to straighten your left leg. Explore how you're going to contract your left thigh. That's the top part of your upper leg. This is a big contraction, big muscle. So make sure once you figured it out, begin your contraction. Hold and release when you're ready. Just relax. One good contraction is enough. See how still you can be. Can you keep your eyes closed? Can you quit jostling? Just breathe. When we stop reacting to what is, we stop channeling our precious time and energy into unskillful thoughts, words, and actions. And we start to turn the table. We start performing more skillful actions, start speaking more kindly, of a more wholesome nature. Our thoughts begin to change, and our whole life starts to change. We come out of bondage of our own mind into more freedom. We start shining brighter and brighter, being exemplars of our friend groups, our families, our communities, just by feeling what is happening within our body. We stop hurting others and ourselves. On your next inhale, contract your right thigh. Explore if you need, and when you're ready, give it all you've got. Relax your face, put it all into that thigh. Release when you're ready. Just feel. You are going through a process through the extremes of intense tension and deep relaxation. These ups and downs, while they may seem quite different in how they are expressed, they are the same thing. Vibration and combustion. Change. Don't be fooled by its form and texture. Enjoy the relaxation while it is available, but don't cling to it. And embrace the tension when it arises, but don't push it away. Nature wants to unwind you and make you free, but we have gotten in our own way. Little by little, we surrender, gaining proficiency in this skill of letting go. And we allow nature to do what it does best: bring us into balance. On your next inhale, make a fist with your left hand. I want you to drive your left fist into the ground so that you can contract your left tricep. So feel free to explore as well. We want to contract our left tricep. Gradually increasing it. Holding at its apex. Releasing when you're ready. Feel your left tricep. Part by part, we are turning our bodies and our awareness back on. Strengthening our sensitivity, balancing our brains, and exercising our skill of surrendering and letting go. when we stop reacting, all of our decisions, our important decisions that we have to make in life, become clearer and decidedly better for our lives and those around us. On your next inhale, contract your right tricep. Holding at its apex. And releasing when you're ready. Feel your right tricep. It takes time for our systems to calibrate, to adjust, to more internal stimulation. There is a whole world within you that you are beginning to glimpse. It's okay, whatever comes up, discomfort, tranquility, tears, confusion, doubt. It's okay. Let it come up. It's only arising to pass away. On your next inhale, this is a big contraction. We are going to contract both of our glutes, both of our butt cheeks. So you'll straighten your legs. Explore how you're going to do that. And once you've figured that out, gradually increase, big contraction, hold at its apex, release when you're ready. Feel your legs. Just breathe naturally. Relax. You are in a room full of friends and family. Within your own body. On your next inhale, I want you to shrug both of your shoulders so that you can contract your neck and shoulders. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. If you shake and vibrate, that's okay. Hold at its apex. Release when you're ready. We hold a lot in this area. If you feel so inclined, do it once more. Feel your neck, feel your shoulders. You have created a lot of space in your body. You may feel a little uncomfortable with this new space, or excited, or nervous, pleased. Again, our thoughts and feelings and ideas about what we are experiencing are just that. We don't need to give our thoughts and ideas so much weight as if they are somehow real and capital T true. Just fall back. Fall back into what's real, what's immediate within your own body. On your next inhale, I want you to imagine a point at the end of your nose, and I want you to bring as many of your facial muscles toward that point, essentially scrunching your face toward your nose, your lips, your chin, your eyes, your cheeks. Access as much of it as you can and scrunch your face, holding at its apex, releasing when you're ready. Give yourself a couple of attempts for this one. We hold so much in our face and how we express. how we think. Now I want you to reverse it. I want you to open your eyes, open your mouth, stick your tongue out, make your face as wide and open as you can. Yes, it's silly. Yes, it's effective. Tongue out. Open everything up. Lift those eyebrows. Drop that chin. Do that once or twice. Come back to rest. Come back to your natural breath. We have one final contraction. Allow me to explain. This will be a full body contraction. This is how it works. We will start at our feet, and we will contract our feet all the way up to our face. Except you're going to do it slightly different. Use multiple breaths. So begin with your feet, and whatever you get to at the end of your first breath, hold. And then on your next breath, keep adding more of your body. Keep adding more with each breath until you have as much of your body as you can access at once. You'll be like a plank. When you finally access as much as you can, hold for as long as you can, and totally release. Okay, so now that you understand, take your time. There's no rush. Get as much of your body accessed as you can. Just relax when you're done. Just breathe. Just breathe. Keep relaxing. You now have a new tool in your belt. You can use this whenever you want. It does not have to be a full formal setting. We certainly did not cover all the parts. I encourage you to explore what other areas you can bring your intention and attention to. Thank you so much for walking this path with me this morning. I love each and every one of you. Go in peace. Enjoy your day. Thank you.
Very much.